Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Chaplain Kevin Betton. I am really glad and excited. I know it's been a hot minute since we've been back on here, but I want to discuss something really important today. So tune in real quick. Hey, what's going on, family? So listen, I know it's been way too long. I promise y'all, I got some teaching coming up and everything like that. I got some things in the work, but I wanted to stop in to today. I'm spending some time with my daughter and everything. So if you can, please tune in. I'm not gonna be here long. Stay with me, okay? So if you haven't noticed, I just got this in the mail. I wanted y'all to see this. This is the Unspoken Documentary Leaders Guide. All right. If you don't know what this is about, then you really need to be put on game today. And that's what I'm here to do. All right. So the Unspoken documentary, it talks about it's a project done by a documentary done by the Jude 3 project, Lisa Fields, and it's a bunch of people that you know. And if you don't know, then you need to know. A bunch of people that did that documentary is without question the best work that I have seen in covering the subject of is Christianity the white man's religion. This documentary was absolutely incredible. I believe it's available on Amazon Prime. I actually went to their website and purchased it like the day that it came out. I've watched it all the way through 2 times now. I'm actually going back and updating some of the PowerPoints that I've done with the information contained in it. Because I ain't gonna lie, at first I thought when I saw it, it's like, man, I'm probably gonna know a lot of this information in there, and some of it I did know. But man, Dr. Vince Bantu and some others, Brother Adam Coleman, Damon Richardson, Pastor Eric Mason, they dropped some stuff in there that was just mind blowing, even for me. And made me, and I'm a lifelong student, so I was just really excited about it and said, man, I got to go back and update the material that I put out to people as well. So one of my friends, I can't even remember who it was on Facebook, actually showed me that there was an actual leader's guide that goes along with it. And man, when I tell you the content of it, first of all, you can see it's pretty thick. I didn't know what to expect, so I don't want to make it seem as if I had high or low expectations. But most of the times, participant guides and leader guides are not as in depth as I would like. And everything. The Jude 3 project did do a pretty good job on there through the eyes of color. This is something that I supported a while ago, Through the Eyes of Color. This one was actually pretty good. The Urban Apologetics PowerPoint that I did on this was, I got some really good content and information from this. So this is definitely available on Amazon. And I actually ordered a bunch of them for my soldiers. I ordered like 50 copies. But today I'm here to talk about this. So let me tell you about some of the contents that's in it and everything like that. So check it out. So it's got 7 different chapters. It's got 7 different chapters, and I'll just kind of walk you all through it. The first one talks about hosting a watch party. The chapter week 2 or chapter 1 really discusses the subject. Let me see, it breaks it down. Let me see. There was another one in here that gave me. Okay, there it is. Introduction. So, chapter 1, Black history starts in the Bible. Chapter 2, Christianity's African roots. Chapter 3, the whitewashing of Christianity. Chapter 4, one gospel with 2 faces. Chapter 5, the rise of the Black church. And chapter 6, a way forward. One of the things that I like in it is it gives an incredible amount of content with sources. A lot of times when we talk about things that are done and really well-known, well-spoken, very articulate, educated Black people, we'll say, have you heard such and such? But then we'll say, talking about Black people, but then we'll say, have you read such and such when discussing people of other ethnicities? So we need more of our African-American brothers and sisters to actually put stuff in writing that can be researched, that is documented, that can be sourced, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And there's tons of sources in this book and everything like that. So they give information on Black religious identity cults like the Hebrew Israelites. They define a lot of terms. They go through and discuss the different people in the Bible that were Black, either by geographical location or by just terms of their ethnicity and their skin color. There's a lot of stuff in there. There's a section on this one of who's Black and why. So trying to, block my screen or whatnot. So who's Black and why? It's got a lot of quotes in here from Pastor Jerome Gay. Let me tell you, where's his book at? There's a lot of books that are out there, and I'm just going to go through my whole library there's two books that you really got to get if you have not gotten this book yet. Number one is Urban Apologetics. It's got work in here, a lot of different stuff in there. Pastor Jerome Gay did a chapter in that. Dr. Eric Mason, Damon Richardson, Adam Coleman, Dr. Tiffany Gill, Dr. Sarita Lyons, just so much information. This is one of the best books that I've ever read in my entire life. It is absolutely phenomenal. If you have not gotten this one yet, please go to Amazon.com right now and get it. If you are actually in the Washington area, if you're anywhere near me, and you want a copy of this book, please inbox me, put it in the comments. I have some extra copies that I can get that are available for free if you are in the area. Also, this one right here, man, I had to call Pastor Jerome Gay a couple of times and just express to him how much I thoroughly enjoyed this book, The Whitewashing of Christianity. When I tell you this brother wrote the mess out this book, he wrote the mess out of this book, filled with sources and quotations and different things like that. It is just an absolutely amazing resource. And I developed a whole PowerPoint, with it, sent it to him and everything. So he's aware. I don't want y'all thinking I plagiarized this stuff and everything. But this resource is just an additional one that just goes above and beyond in giving different information that's out there that is really helpful. So if as a Christian, whether it doesn't matter what your ethnicity or color, background or culture is, if understanding the damage that the misnomer or the concept that Christianity is the white man's religion, if you are, all of us should be aware of how to combat that lie, how to answer and rebuttal that particular lie. And this one gives an incredible amount of information in a great way. Again, I got the leader's guide, and once I picked it up and skimmed through it, I said, man, I got to order the participants guide as well. So I jumped on Amazon and ordered that one as well. So there's a section on here, what skin color were Africans in antiquity? This one's by Dr. Jerome Gay, or excuse me, not Jerome Gay, Dr. Vince Bantu, and everything. So again, I mean, just the contents of it, I just got excited just even reading through it. There's one here on who are the Hebrew Israelites. There's been a lot of discussion on that. There's discussion questions that you can ask people, even icebreakers on here. It really does a great job of going into depth and helping you to not only get the information, but information is, I ain't gonna say it's only as good. Presentation helps information. So a lot of times, you ever seen a preacher that has really good content, but the delivery isn't all the way there yet? So this one helps the presentation as well as giving phenomenal information as well. Brandon Cleaver is in this one as well. He's another really, really good brother, very educated and everything like that. And so a lot of these brothers I know and have had the opportunity and privilege to correspond with and befriend over social media. And so I enjoy anytime I see their names pop up in something, I know that work is going to be credible. And so just flipping through this, it's got a timeline of important events in the history of Christianity in Africa. It's got an entire timeline on there flipping through. I mean, this is just, it's just really, really, really good information. I can't wait to go through this thing and different stuff. Look at this. I just seen this African church figures and everything. So man, listen to some of these names. Cyprian, Cyllin, I can't even begin to pronounce this one, so I got to go up and look up this person. So a lot of these, some of these, Pachomius, some of these are people that I haven't even heard of. So I'm really looking forward to learning and growing and increasing my knowledge as well. Answering the claim of Christianity as a copycat of Comedicism, responding to the Nation of Islam. I mean, this, bro, how can you, this is just really, really good information. And I can't wait to go back over this side on the whitewashing of Christianity in chapter 3. This is just a really, really good resource. So again, if you all haven't had an opportunity, I didn't even know this was out until one of my Facebook friends shared it with me and everything like that. So this is the leader's guide of the Unspoken documentary. So I'm going to see real quick if I can actually link that here, so anybody who's watching will actually be able to come back and find out where they can go look for it and everything, because I would really love for everybody to go and support that. I do know, I can already see it's on Vimeo, and then there's their actual link. So I'm going to place this in the chat. If you had never heard of it, or you're catching this on replay and you want to go support, by all means, I am encouraging you to do so. And then please go and consider supporting the works, the facilitator's guide or the leader's guide, as well as the participants guide. If you're a pastor, a leader, or something like that, consider getting this and showing it to your congregation. This is just a really, really good resource for everybody. So I got excited. I said, man, I gotta jump on and tell everybody about this, man. This is just incredible. So yeah, this is just dope. So I'm gonna share these links in here with y'all, and then I'm gonna get back out there and go and be with my family. But I just thought it was important to share this stuff with y'all. And it is, Nate, it is a beautiful book, you know, done by beautiful people. And I'm just floored with, you know, it's been a minute since I got a good book, you know, and everything like that. So this one was definitely worth it. So I pray that you all will support. Other than that, I'm grateful to see y'all online today. It's good. I really miss being online and teaching. I put a lot of work into my last work on disputing that Jesus was a copycat of all these other religions and everything. So the last class I did took a lot out of me. You know, I took a lot of time away from my family. So I wanted to just spend some time and invest some time with them, doing some things in my career. And I'm a pastor now. So working with the Unplugged service, which has been the joy of my life, you know, for a while here. So got big things coming up in my future. So I'm really excited about that and everything that God is doing in me and my family's life. So right now I'm just enjoying time with my kids. I taught my daughters how to drive the other day and everything like that. I actually let Kendall drive home. So that was, it wasn't actually scary. She's a good driver. She's done well so far. But I took them to an empty parking lot, let them make a bunch of circles and just get used to it. So doing the whole daddy-daughter thing, spending time with Judah as well. So yeah, man, that family time is absolutely good. And I'm really privileged, man, to be able to spend this time with my kids. I miss my daughter Michaela so much. You know, she lives with her mother in New York, but I miss her so much when she's gone. So really enjoying the opportunity. We're going to go to Top Golf a little bit later and spend some good time with them. So, but I just wanted to jump on again before I go one more time. Again, please, if you're just jumping on, please check this particular book out. It is an absolutely phenomenal guide so far. And the documentary itself, the Unspoken documentary, it is without question the best documentary that I have seen as it pertains to giving information to dispute and rebuttal the claim that Christianity is the white man's religion. So I don't even remember how much it is to support it. But please consider, you know, supporting that work. It's worth every penny. I can definitely vouch for that. And I know it would be a benefit to you, your church, you know, and everything like that. I plan on sharing the information with my children. You know, they know that I'm a really big advocate for understanding Black history, particularly Black history as it pertains to the Bible and everything. My kids will not grow up not being able to answer the claim that Christianity is the white man's religion. So I'm really grateful for that. So other than that, I'm gonna get on out of here unless anybody's got any questions about the book or anything like that. Yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to jump on real quick. I promise y'all, pray for me. I will say this: the one thing everybody's always talking about, you need to write a book. You need to write a book, and maybe I do, you know. But the one thing that I have passion about right now is biblical context. So I am working on developing I don't know if it's a book, but it's a guide, but it will basically take us through all 66 books of the Bible and give us the 5 W's or more. You know, who wrote the book? What was the book? What was going on at that particular time? Where was the author when they wrote it? You know, why was it written? What are the different themes? What are the different concepts? You know, giving an outline of each book. That way it will help people to have context whenever they're looking at a particular book of the Bible. They'll be able to have context as to what they're looking at. So long-term project of mine and everything like that. So that's definitely what's up in my future plan. So keep your boy in prayer. So man, it's good to see you, man. I ain't seen you in a long time, bro. But it's good to catch up with you. Pray you and the family and everybody as well. All right, so I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in real quick. Please go and support those works and everything. I know it will be a blessing to your life. And I look forward to talking with y'all again real soon. God bless. Look, where it is.